100%. So staying on the Housewives, Jenna Lyons, who I think I'm actually becoming completely obsessed with. So there was drama surrounding her, and there's a lot of questions if she's going to come back. There's questions about how she really felt about filming. And okay, so not to like belabor a point because it's been everywhere. So they're filming the reunion. All the women wear long gowns or, designer, and it's very much sort of part of the reunion vibe. And Jenna wore jeans. Now, by the way, incredible outfit. The top was amazing. Like everything was showing and sparkles. And people went bananas that she wore jeans. What did you think about that? I kind of loved it.
You did?
But you and I were chatting. You think it was incredibly intentional and are kind of calling bullshit on what she said.
That's my opinion. Now, I know people that know Jenna. So I have heard of Jenna for years over here in New York City. So I try to take what my own predilections out of this. I mean, I've heard things over the years. I think Jenna is Uba said it on the reunion. She said, woe is me, Jenna, when the cameras are rolling, and when the cameras are not rolling, it's all business, Jenna. I was like, Uba, girl, call me because I got it. So I do personally think Jenna is calculated and knows just what she's doing. Right. She says she looked around and she had so many outfits and everyone was so glam. She could never compete with that. So she just kept jeans on. Yeah, I call bullshit on that. I think, listen, you were the president of J. Crew. You know what wearing jeans to this reunion is going to do. We're all going to be talking about you. It's a move. Yeah, you look great. Listen, if this were Fashion Police and you were sitting around right now with your mom and Kelly Osbourne and someone wore jeans to the Academy Awards, what would you guys be saying?
Inappropriate.
I think it was inappropriate.
See, now here's something though, when you think about all she had to do was throw on a pair of cool black pants and no one would be talking about this. So I have to agree. I just think she's beyond smart. And I think she's also going to milk this am I or am I not coming back thing for a while. But she's also smart enough to try and to decide has she gotten everything she could out of it.
Right. I think she's smart. Listen.
She's she's like Bethany smart.
She is. And, when you have this narrative about you, it's not what you do. It's what producers are going to do to you. So I would say, Jenna, beware. I'm not sure. Someone's got to get the bad edit next season. And there's all this stuff already out there around her. I'm predicting that if she comes back, not anything she's going to do, but she's going to do enough that she gets the bad edit and she is enemy number one next season. So to your point, what more could you get out of this? Maybe something, but we all know you now who didn't know you before, right? I mean, although there's nothing wrong with being on a hit TV show, it's a great place to keep promoting everything. It's never the same when you're off, even after one season, than when you're on. But I just think, yeah, I think she's going to be back, and this is all hearsay, and she's milking it, like you say, and she's not coming back.
Why do you think she's the one that got the good edit? I mean, I have my suspicions.
Well, I'm curious what they are. I think, I think Andy Cohen loves a lot of the originals just because those are his colleagues, if you will, because they're the same age. And he kind of, I think him and Jenna travel. I mean, he had brunch with her over the summer in the Hamptons. Andy Cohen doesn't have brunch with anybody in the Hamptons or anywhere else. So I think she's more of a peer because she's his age. I think they like her. I think she adds cachet to the show and they wanted to make sure she had a good season. Why do you think?
I think she and Andy are exactly like we said, colleagues, if not actual friends.
Right.
And I think that's how they got her. Andy's been really open that it was a really long courting process. So I think she's very protected. She's very protected. And she's also gone public with her new relationship. So I think I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of Easter eggs out there. from posting the picture, the photo in front of the picture that said what, quit?
Quit. And, she wasn't at BravoCon, and they asked her, I don't know if you saw this interview. They asked her, I think it was Entertainment Tonight, like, why weren't you at BravoCon? And she said something like, I don't know, like I had to like make my post-it or file my nails. I don't know the exact words, but it was basically, she said like, oh, I had to file my nails, or I had to put up post-its, or it was something very shady. Like I could not be bothered.
Yeah. And it was very much sort of, sorry, not my thing. But everyone's talking about that she was not there, and it really isn't her vibe.
Right.
But
it's really not. And you do get paid to go, but right. I mean, she has money compared to lots of other housewives, and missing 3 days of the pay, she's fine. So that I almost kind of like, I respect. And I really actually feel that's more authentic than the jeans or saying you're not coming back. Cause I really don't think that's her thing. Look, you were there.
I was there. It's chaos. And I could not imagine her I can't imagine her in Vegas, first of all.
Right.
And I can't imagine her being in the center of that storm and having every franchise across the board, everybody's running around. It's such pandemonium. I think she would, that would not be a fit. It would be a fit if she flew in, did a panel, and flew out the same day.
Right. Like just getting from place to place, you have security, you have the fandom, like no matter where you are or how much you're hidden, you have to be, it's work you have to be up for it. You got to be ready.
Totally. So something else that has piqued my interest lately, I didn't realize how many celebrities have hooked up with Bravo celebrities. Isn't that what we call them? Bravo celebrities?
Yeah.
And it was shocking to me. Like, I had no idea. And a lot of them deny it, and a lot of them own it. One of the ones that I loved owning it was John McEnroe, because he straight out came out and said that he dated Sonia Morgan.
Which that doesn't, right? Like he's Upper East Side. She was Upper East Side, even though she lives on the Upper West Side now. I mean, you could totally see them traveling in the same circles. And yeah, he was asked about it on Watch What Happens, and Patti Smith from Scandal was there. And he's like, look, my wife and my daughter are in the audience. So out of respect, I'm not going to say anything else. But he did admit it. He's like, I dated Sonia. So I could kind of see that. I mean, Patti Smith from Scandal, she's a rocker. Sonia's, out there. I could kind of see that, right? That would have been a good match for her.
Yeah.